go anymore. Familiar sight and sound around Connecticut this time of year, right? Cars stuck in snow as folks clean up after Winter Storm Bailey. And while the main roads are in good shape this morning, AAA is still expecting a very busy day. So spokesperson Amy Parmenter is joining us on Zoom right now. Good morning, Amy. Tell us why you're expecting another busy day.
Good morning. Yes, we're up early this morning at AAA because we are expecting today will likely be even busier than yesterday. Yesterday, of course, a lot of folks had the option of staying home, so there were not as many people on the roads. Today, they are going to want to get going, but many of them will not be able to. This extreme cold weather is going to kill a lot of batteries. Yesterday, we got more than 1,000 calls for help just in the greater Hartford area alone. And of course, some of those calls were for tows and folks who had slid off the roadway and needed to be towed out of a situation like that. But most of them were for the dead batteries. And today that number is going to be even higher because as folks get ready to go back to work or kids are going back to school, people are going to go out to try to start their vehicles and they're just not going to start.
First big snowstorm of the season, always a good reminder to make sure that you're winter ready in your car. What do you recommend that folks pack up in their car if they haven't already gotten that winter weather kit ready?
Yeah, we are really right at the beginning of the winter. We have to keep that in mind. So there's several months ahead, and AAA always encourages people to have in their vehicle whatever they would need to stay safe and warm while waiting for help to arrive. And don't assume that you'll break down during the day. Assume it's going to be at night, in the dark, in the cold. So you want to have something like a flashlight with fresh batteries or a flare so that you can actually be seen on the side of the road. You want to have the snow scraper in case it's an issue with your windshield. You want to have some abrasive like kitty litter, something like that you can throw under the tires, maybe a small shovel so that you can get yourself out should you get stuck, if that's a possibility. First aid kit. In addition to the things that we traditionally encourage people to have in their vehicle, of course, this year you have to add the masks, gloves, hand sanitizer, because remember, COVID adds a layer of complexity to every interaction, and you're going to have an additional interaction if you have a breakdown. A lot of folks might think, oh, well, I'm just running down the street to the grocery store, but you have to have the extra masks in the car. And along those same lines, gloves, hats, mittens, blanket, whatever you would need, again, to stay safe and warm while you're waiting for AAA.
All right, Amy Parmenter with AAA, good advice. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Okay, thanks so much.